including rich guys who are going to get richer if you follow the markets here. But a number of them, 14 in all now, that want to join the likes of Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and continue giving their money away, committing it not necessarily to the United States government, by the way, but to charitable undertakings or those that have a pretty good track record when it comes to charities, like Bill and Melinda Gates and their foundation. Former Reagan economic advisor Diana Furchtgott-Roth joining us. Diana, that was the first thing that popped into my head when I saw these 14 billionaires, good men and women all. I take nothing away from them or their generosity, but they didn't get to be where they were and are without being savvy and pretty skillful with their money. And yet they have committed themselves to giving that money, not to the United States government when it's time to leave this fine planet, but to let's say the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, charities that can deliver the bang for the buck. What did you make of that?
Well, people should be able to do what they like with their own money, and I think it's wonderful that these people are giving their money away. It can be used for research, the arts, many kinds of things, and we have a very strong role for philanthropy. Many of these people were supporters of Hillary Clinton who wanted to raise taxes, so they're also in favor of more money going to the government.
Do you see, though, that there's a bit of irony there, if not, hypocrisy is a strong word, but if you're advocating paying more taxes, you're advocating the rich should cough up more. I know there's a big difference between billionaires saying that and those who might earn a few $100,000, but do you find it odd that when push comes to shove and they have a choice in where that money goes and can deliver the most efficient return, they don't want to give it to the IRS. They don't want to give it to the United States Treasury. In this case, they want to give it to, either Bill and Melinda Gates to deal with the guinea worm or starvation in the African continent, but not to the government.
I think that they realize that inherently there's a dead weight loss when they give their money to the government. Part of it will go to bureaucracy. It won't always go to where they choose. Plus, they won't necessarily have their name on a building or on a research fund that they might if they were just giving it themselves and they could choose where to give it. And that is also sometimes an incentive for people to give money. They like their name on a particular building or structure. But I think that they realize that they have more utility when they direct the funds themselves. And they have certain interests, such as health, or maybe a symphony, or maybe their university, where they want it to go.
Yeah, and a lot of them are armed with SWAT teams, the tax attorneys, and the rest to just make sure of that. So I always find that a little weird, but it is what it is. Diana, thank you very much. Very good seeing you.
Great to be with you.